going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go check out my other videos. Check them out. I'm back for another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm back for another one. Probably going to be back for another one after this one. But let's get into it. So you read the title. You saw the thumbnail. You might be a little confused. You might be wondering what I'm talking about because the majority of the people here, who watch this channel are in America. I think there's maybe a couple of Canadian viewers, and if there are, hey, shout out to y'all. Hopefully y'all can leave that communist wasteland sometime soon. But until then, let's get back into it. So, the residents of Canada have been asked of something particularly odd, and this particular request would make it a lot easier for criminals to steal from you. It make it a lot easier for criminals to, get what they want out of the situation, whether it comes at your expense or not, whether it be financial or health-wise. So, if you guys know anything about the gun situation with our neighbor to the north, you know that they have pretty much banned guns. They damn near have. Now, I'm sure there are some who are going to, argue, oh, well, they didn't ban all guns. They left this gun, and this gun, and they're only going to name 3 fucking options, and all of them are going to be single-shot guns. But regardless of the point, right, they basically banned guns to the point of even freezing all handgun transfers. So there's no more buying, selling, none of that for handguns. They've banned guns, all right? Why? Under the guise of this will help lower crime and, help stop mass shootings and all these other, problems that people are trying to claim are because of guns. When, in all reality, we've seen that it does nothing. It does nothing. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how do you know it has done nothing? How do you know that it hasn't been effective in any way, shape, or form? Well, this statement that was released, proves my point. So, Canadian residents have been officially asked to leave their car key fobs in a sealed bag on their front porches or front doorsteps or in front of their doors to help deter criminals from breaking into your house. Now, the reason why they're saying that, they think that the criminals only want your cars. They think that's all they want is, to just take your car and leave. They don't understand that some criminals legitimately are, just evil people. Now, for reference, I know this is a little off topic, but I want to, point out something that has happened in my life personally that, this proves my point more and more. So when I was very, very, very young, we're talking 4 or 5, maybe even 3, so this is almost 20 years ago, I might add. I was living in my hometown, Clearwater, Florida. And if you know anything about Clearwater, yeah, it's a touristy area, but it's also not the greatest area out there. Apparently, I'm not even going to say apparently because I do remember this night because I had woken up in the middle of the night. And this was one of the few, you guys know you have those vivid memories where it's like, oh yeah, I really remember this odd thing. It's nothing important. It's not like anything that has shaped my life, but I just have a vivid memory of it. That's what it was. It was one of those, like I woke up, went to my dad's office because my dad had a home office because if you guys, know my dad's story, my dad, financial advisor, busted his ass for years. But regardless, he had his own home office at this house, and he was just in there playing video games at the time. Gotta respect it. Man needs time off. But that was all I remembered from that night. All right. The next day, my mother was real shaken up, is what I remembered. Real shaken up, real upset. I guess after I'd gone back to sleep, someone had broken into our house. My mother was not awake at the time. One of the only reasons why nobody was hurt was essentially because of our dogs. We did not have guns in the home at the time, which was very dumb of us. However, we had a dog that he had the heart of a fucking lion. Because I can tell you much right now, this dog would not have been able to do a damn thing to anybody. For reference, I'm not trying to shit talk the dog because may that dog's soul rest in peace. R.I.P. Jojo, you my boy. All right. But my dog Jojo at the time was a Yorkie Maltese. All right, like you guys have seen Rose. She is 65 plus pounds. This dog was maybe 8. He was a very, very small dog. He was not anything that could have done any real damage to anybody. But when he barked, we had tile flooring. When he barked, it echoed, and he sounded like this big, mean fucking dog. And the house was broken into. We had found things that were fucked with. We had found the door open as well when my mom woke up in the middle of the night, found what had happened, and called the police. There was I think a $500 chainsaw. There was a $350 laptop. There was a bunch of shit that could have been stolen. Where does this all tie into the fact that the police flat out told her, yeah, you might want to watch out because some people don't break into homes to steal shit. They break into homes to hurt people. That's just what it is. Now, do I know for a fact that that person was in there to hurt us? We have no clue. To this day, I have no clue. That was almost 20 years ago. It is at the very back of my mind, and it is not of my concern in the slightest. However, this proves my point that people are just evil. And the fact that Canada is literally asking their residents to leave their key fobs out front as if that's going to stop people who genuinely want to hurt others. Another thing they pointed out too, and this is where it gets even funnier, is the fact that, well, yeah, they've frozen handgun sales, they banned guns essentially. You would think, according to their logic, that these criminals aren't going to have access to guns. They've openly stated these criminals are armed. And it's funny because they're sitting there, they're like, these criminals, they are armed, and they have real guns. Like, these are not toy guns. No shit, they're not toy guns, bro. No shit, they're not. People who are actually trying to hurt people are going to have real guns. People who are actually trying to go out and commit a shit ton of fucking crime are going to have real guns. The truth of the matter is, all you guys did by taking guns from people is making them bigger targets for these criminals, because these criminals are not going to follow the fucking law anyways. All right? So the matter of fact is that, let's say, a criminal comes up and they do take your key fob, right? What's going to stop them from wanting to go in exactly? Oh, well, I got the car. Bro, honestly, if I were a criminal, you know what I would do? I would fucking get in the car, turn it on, have that bitch warmed up, ready for me for if I need to fucking make a big break, need to leave, need to get split quick. You feel me? If I need to get gone, that's what I would do. It makes no sense. Why would they not go into the house still? That makes zero fucking sense. If they're like, okay, yeah, these people are dumb enough to leave shit out for me to steal, I wonder what is inside there. If they're that fucking dumb to leave their key fob out here, I wonder what's inside there that they didn't want to leave out. You see what I mean? How stupid is that people aren't even gathering this concept. They're not grasping it. They're not even considering that it is a legitimate concept. Here's a concept for y'all. Criminals don't follow the laws. Criminals don't care about other people's safety other than their own, and usually their gang. That's really it. So why do you think that this would help stop home break-ins is beyond me. Why you think this would do anything other than just spike car thefts is beyond me. And why you think that the Canadian citizens should have to sit there and suffer in fear of a crime wave that you guys are too scared to actually do anything about, and then also too scared to let the residents defend themselves with, why should they have to deal with that shit? They shouldn't. You see what I mean? And that's one of the biggest problems, is that here in America, we definitely shouldn't have to deal with it. So we need to take note of what's going on in Canada and understand that taking guns away is not the way to go. Hell, they have frozen handguns. They've frozen handgun sales. They have frozen handgun sales, guys. Let's make this clear. They have literally banned guns in every aspect that is possible. And it still hasn't helped. Why would that change here? Why would that change one country south? Can you explain it to me? Can you give me a real answer? You can't, because it's not going to. And I think we both know that here. That's kind of one of the biggest problems when it comes to anti-gunners, is that I think they know that there are clear, get arounds to their fucking bullshit bills and bullshit laws that they want to put in there. And I feel like they know that, but they're either too dumb to actually acknowledge it, Or maybe they just know it and are willingly not acknowledging it because they want it to be that way. Who knows? Maybe these anti-gunners want crime to go rampant. Maybe they want crime to go rampant because then the government, whose dick they're sucking, can take control and control every aspect of our lives. And then guess what? We're living in a dystopian society where we're all fucked over, where we're all essentially like the Chinese. I think that about wraps it up for this video. I don't want to keep going in circles. However, the simple matter of fact is that Canada asking their residents, please leave your key fobs for your cars just outside of your house, out front overnight. So that way, if someone does want to come by and steal it, they just steal it. Not a problem. Don't worry about it. Bro, you got me fucked up. If somebody tried telling me to do that shit, I would be sitting there all night with my gun to the fucking door, my Ring camera on, waiting for somebody to try to steal my shit. I would be waiting. You got me fucked up. The fact that they ask people to do that and they're being serious, they're being genuine, they're not joking around, they want their residents to do this is absolutely fucking absurd. Look, y'all go ahead and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all. And because you agree with me, Canada asking this is absolutely fucking stupid. All right? Damn near special ed level, needs a fucking helmet wherever you go, water wings when you're eating soup, short bus special. You all go ahead and make sure to check out all my other videos. Y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.